Good morning everybody, welcome to Pilates on this, well it's not quite raining yet, Friday. Guys, for today you're going to need somewhere comfortable that you can lie down, a cushion and maybe some light weights to get you started. If you're quite comfortable and feeling strong in the upper body. Now of course you don't have to use the weights. If you do want to, 1 or 2 kilos, 2 kilos probably the maximum today. And again, if you don't have them but you do want a bit of resistance, just grab a full water bottle. If you've got like a litre water bottle, you've got a kilo weight there. So just while we wait for everyone to join us, just going to do a little bit of stretching, just warming the body up. We're going to do a little bit of upper body work obviously today, some leg work, some core work, and then we're going to roll over and do a bit of a side series as well. So a nice little floor routine today that I've put together for you. Just want to warm those legs up. I'm just going to do a little hamstring stretching. Try to concentrate today in your Pilates, in your breathing. Use our breath to control the movement. And to build strength. Now, at this point, you can be doing any stretches that you feel like your body needs. Listen to your body this morning. Can you believe this time next week is Christmas? It has snuck up on us so fast. So obviously, there will be no Pilates video next week. But if you wake up on Christmas morning inspired, just go back through all of the huge library we've got on there now of Pilates videos and pick one that you like and get through that. All right, everybody's ready. Let's just get started just by doing some abdominal bracing and some breathing. We're drawing our belly buttons to our spine, our pelvic floors up. Our ribs are going to close down slightly. And take nice, deep, comfortable breaths. So if you're relatively new, you can try this technique here. Hand on the chest, hand on the belly. Take a nice, relaxed, deep breath in, and as you breathe out, we want to feel those spaces close down under our hands. Have done plenty of Pilates, it's just a really nice way to get the brain connected to that breath, to set kind of the whole intention for the class today. Feel that strength that you're building from within. All right guys, let's keep that breath going now. Let's move into our first upper body routine, and that's just going to be to do the routine without any weights. So let's, excuse me, the breathing made me so relaxed. Okay, let's lift those hands up towards the ceiling. Keep working on that breath. And just watch this routine to start. We're going to do sets of 2. I know that seems easy. We're going to do 2 tricep exercises. So notice here, elbow stays pointing up to the ceiling. This top part of your arm doesn't move, it's just the forearm. So we can do 2 of those. 2 fly, so opening, coming back to center, opening, palms up towards the ceiling. And then we're going to turn the hands, elbows come out wide to chest press. That's the little routine we're going to repeat. 2 triceps, 2 flies, controlled, don't rush, 2 chest press. Now as we continue here, warming up these arms, ease your breath under control. Is your belly on? Is your pelvic floor active? Are you able to breathe in and out? About that core, keep thinking about those ribs. Bring your attention to your breath, don't lose concentration. Chest press, triceps, open, chest press. Make this the last one. Rest those arms down. Let's warm up these legs now. So again, come back to this breathing, come back to this control if you need to. We're just going to start nice and easy, just lifting one leg up into tabletop and then extending out. Bring it back to your chest and extend. Concentrate on your belly. Last one and we'll change. And take your time, reset. Get your belly under control, get your breathing under control. Change legs. We're going to do some little extension pulses. Keep that belly under control. Strong belly button pulling down, not belly pushing up. everyone, same control on your belly, little pulses with that leg up towards the ceiling. So let's lift that leg up. We're just going to do a little drop here. Changing legs. Well done. A little knee rock, any stretches you feel like you need, and then let's get those weights if you want to use some weights. Otherwise, we're going to do round 2 of that upper body routine. So remember, we have tricep dips, fly, so opening and closing, bicep, up bicep, chest press. Join in when you're ready. Make sure you're breathing and your core is under control. That's what we're all here for. Keep that belly on, guys. If those weights are getting heavy, you can get rid of them. Keep going without them. A few more to go. Last one. Chest press. Well done, guys. Hope that felt a little bit harder with those weights or water bottles, or you just felt that second round really warm those shoulders up a little bit more. Let's move on to the same concept now by making it a little bit harder on the legs but same control through the movement. So we're going to bring both legs up into tabletop this time if you can. Now if any of these are too hard, go back to that first round. And we're just going to do an alternate drop in that tabletop. Now make sure belly's under control, breathing is under control. It's a little bit easier with the knees closer to the chest if you need it to be. Otherwise we'd really like knees directly above the hips. Dropping down, little tap of that toe. Back up, nice and controlled. Arms down by your side for a little extra stability. Knees in for a bit of a cuddle. Okay, for our next one, just watch this one. So we're going to extend the leg up Bring it down to about in line with the other foot. Bend back, other side extends, drops down, knee comes back together. Join in when you're ready. One more of these legs will have a little rest. You're going to lift that leg straight up. We're just going to do a little baby pulse, lifting up. Two more. And change. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, guys, grab a quick drink and we'll move on to our side series. Okay, guys, hopefully you've had a good drink. You're ready to get into some side lying work now. So let's make sure that we are on our side, just rolled over enough so that you're not on top of that hip bone. We're going to bring the knees up towards the chest. Feet should be in line with the lower back, and we really want to make sure we can stack those hips, okay? So we don't want to be hitched up here. We want those hips to be perfectly in line with the other. Imagine they're completely individual, these two markers you have here, and they need to be stacked directly on top of each other. Tuck that tailbone under for me as we lift and lower the top leg. Now we shouldn't take too long to really start to feel our glute muscle. This muscle is the side of our bum here doing all the work. A nice little warm up for the hips. Last one. Straighten that leg out now. Again, make sure you're really stacking those hips. Should build just a little bit of space here under your ribs. What we're going to do from here today is we're going to shift that leg forward and back. Now you're only going as far as you can. Control your pelvis. So if your leg can come all the way up, beautiful. As long as that pelvis is really nice and stable, hips are staying stacked, we're not hitching the hip up, okay? This is going to stay really still. Think about that breathing. Still bracing and breathing exactly as we did lying on our backs. Two more. Give it a little rest. Watch for this next routine. Long leg, up and over, back, hamstring. Stand up and over, take it back, hamstring. Rainbow, straight line, heel to bum. Rainbow, straight back, heel to bum. Let's just bring in a little bit of work for that bottom leg now. We're going to take that lower leg nice and long. We're just going to do some lifts. This leg can be wherever you find it comfortable. Just need to get it out of the way to do those lifts, little pulses. Changing legs. Let's smash out this other side. So just get your positioning right to start with. Making sure again you can stack those hips, you can tuck that tailbone under, you can brace the belly and the chest. Feet in line with the lower back, lift and lower, just warming up. This one also helps you to be able to find the best position. Okay, take that little rest. Stacking those hips on top of each other. Really had to think about what was coming next. Gliding forward, not losing control of that pelvis. Don't worry too much about your range, worry about your control. And you should have that little space under your ribs here if your hips are stacked. Two more. Now do you remember that little routine? Take a little rest for a second. We're coming back up. It's rainbow to the front, slide back, heel to bum, extend. Rainbow to the front, slide to the back, heel to bum. Last one. Good, let's take that leg out of the way. I'll use my pillow this time. Other leg extending, little pulses. How are those legs feeling? All right, let's have a little stretch while we're here. Just bring those knees up to the chest for a second. Now that's a nice little all-rounder series. We're just going to finish with a little bit of ab work. And then, of course, if you're feeling good, just start the video again, start again, do a whole second round. Let's just bring our hands to our thighs, really making sure we're pushing our belly buttons to our spines as we lift up. Just a little lift, enough to engage those upper abdominals. slowly back down. Remember, if you really struggle with your neck, you can go hands behind your head just to support your neck a little bit. Don't pull on your head. Remember, it's not a big lift, it's just enough to really engage those upper abdominals. Breathing out as you lift, in as you slowly relax. Two more. Last one. Very good. Should be feeling it in those upper abs. If not, try to go through all of the exercises again and see how you feel at the end of round 2.